Beneath the lies. In the buzzing corridors of Victory Girls Senior High School, one name echoed louder than the rest: Senna Asare. Senna was the girl everyone wanted to be. Slender, fair-skinned, with cheekbones so high they looked like they had a mind of their own, and a smile that could melt even the meanest senior. Her hair was always fixed in fresh braids, her school uniform crisp like it had just come from the boutique, and her shoes sparkled like they were polished with the tears of angels. No one ever guessed she came from a leaking compound house in a forgotten corner of Nima. No one knew her mother sold boiled eggs and pepper in the market and her younger brother hawked sachet water after school. Because Senna played her role to perfection. To her friends, Nana Ama, Vivian, and Deborah, she was the daughter of a Ghanaian diplomat who had just returned from the UK. She always came to school in a sleek black Toyota Fortuner, driven by a man she introduced as my dad. That man was not her father. He was Mr. Dopper, a 56-year-old married man, a real estate mogul, and her sugar daddy. Senna first met Mr. Dopper at a lounge in Accra when she went there with an older friend during a weekend her mother thought she was studying at a group discussion. He was immediately drawn to her youthful beauty and how she spoke like someone who knew what she wanted. "I can take care of you. Pay your fees. Buy you everything. But I don't do drama," he said, swirling whiskey in a shot glass. "I don't do drama either," Senna had smiled back. "I just want to live well." From that day, her life changed. Mr. Dopper paid for her school fees, gave her money to send to her mother, who never questioned the source, and rented a small one-bedroom apartment in Spintex where he could visit her discreetly. Every Saturday morning, she would be picked up in his car to go to the salon, then to a boutique, then home to clean up and cook for him before the night rolled in. She hated it sometimes, how he'd touch her, how he smelt of aftershave and sweat, but she smiled through it all. Because finally, she had escaped poverty. Or so she thought. In school, Senna's reputation grew. She bought snacks for everyone during break. She wore expensive body spray. Her nails were always painted in school colors, and she always had fresh bundles of hair for school parties. Girls envied her. Boys worshipped her. Teachers praised her maturity and confidence. She introduced Mr. Dopper as her father during PTA meetings. He would wear gold-framed sunglasses and nod quietly through the proceedings. Her teachers gushed about how proud they were of her. Mr. Dopper, too, played along. He enjoyed the thrill. But back in her real home, things were falling apart. Her mother, Akojua, didn't know where Senna was truly staying. When she asked questions, Senna would snap. "You always want to know things but never did anything for me. Let me live my life." Akojua cried many nights, afraid but powerless. Vivian was Senna's closest friend, and her most observant. She once followed Senna's dad when he came to pick her up and noticed him entering a hotel in Lab 1 with a completely different woman. During lunch, ASI asked, "Senna, are you really sure that's your dad?" Senna froze mid-bite. "What kind of question is that?" "Just. Something doesn't sit right. He acts more like a boyfriend." Senna laughed, but it was sharp and cold. "You wish you had a father like mine. Don't be jealous." That was the end of that conversation. But from then on, Vivian watched Senna with careful eyes. Everything glittered until the day Mr. Dopper slapped her for texting another boy. "I own you," he shouted. "Without me, you're nothing but a girl from a dirty gutter." Senna stared at him, blood pooling in her mouth. She didn't cry. She just swallowed hard, wiped her lips, and nodded. "Sorry, Daddy." When he left, she curled up in bed and sobbed till morning. At school, she covered the bruise with foundation. No one noticed. Or at least, they pretended not to. At 17, Senna found out she was pregnant. The room spun. She clutched the white plastic test kit in her trembling hand and leaned against the sink in the small Spintex apartment. She knew it was Mr. Doppler's. When she told him, he erupted. "You want to destroy me? Do you want my wife to find out? You better get rid of it." "I'm keeping it," she whispered, eyes wet. "Then you're on your own," he replied and stormed out, slamming the door so hard the mirror cracked. That was the last time she saw him. Senna stopped coming to school. Vivian visited her house in Kosovo and was shocked to see her sleeping on a mat, visibly pregnant, her mother now selling firewood. The lie had crumbled. Rumors spread like wildfire. "Did you hear? Senna's sugar daddy dumped her. She said he was her father. She's a disgrace." The school withdrew her scholarship. Her mother was summoned by the school board and publicly shamed. Vivian stayed by her side, but even she couldn't stop the whispers. Senna gave birth to a baby girl after 17 hours of labor at the public hospital. There were no gifts, no flowers, no cameras, just pain and the scent of antiseptic. Her mother wept when she saw the child. "She looks like him," Akosua whispered. Senna couldn't even breastfeed properly. She stared at the baby like it was both a blessing and a curse. She named her Ayel, which means, "I have seen trouble." 3 months later, on a rainy Thursday, Senna left the baby with ESI and went to the beach. She wrote a letter, left her school ID and gold chain on the sand, and walked into the sea. Her body was found 2 days later, bloated and blue. In the letter, she wrote, "I'm sorry I lied to everyone. I'm sorry I tried to run away from who I was. I thought money would fix everything. But in the end, I lost myself. Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell my mother I tried. Maybe now, I can rest." The whole town came for her funeral. Her school sent representatives. Mr. Doppler did not come. Her mother clutched the baby and wailed until she fainted. ESI gave the eulogy, her voice shaking. Senna was a beautiful soul trapped in a world that didn't give her options. She wanted more, and the world punished her for it. After the funeral, no one ever spoke about her again. But in the hearts of those who loved her, she remained frozen in time, young, beautiful, broken. The end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow us for